What up, what up, what up, Unbreakable Kick. So Army, this video right here is a tad bit different from the traditional content that I do over here, but since we've been live the last 4 or 5 days, I have seen a couple people in the chat ask me about Yeezy Day. Now y'all already know I'm not the biggest Yeezy person. I got a love-hate relationship with Yeezys. I love them at one point, then I sell them all. Then I buy them again, then I wear them, then I sell them again. So right here, I'm trying to do this for my Yeezy people on the channel now. Also, Army, before we even get deep into this video, make sure y'all smash that thumbs up. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel as well. We did crack over 207K, so I appreciate y'all for that. So let's continue to support, share the video, and tell all your friends and family about your boys so they can join the Army. So for this video, I gotta give full credit to my boy Roscoe, my Boston brother, who is the Yeezy man in the streets right now. Roscoe knows all of the information about Yeezys. He go live for pretty much every drop as well, especially the Yeezy stuff. So if there's any Yeezy content that you really need, make sure y'all go and follow my boy Roscoe over there at his channel as well. So let's go ahead and check this list. Now, I did take some notes from Roscoe's video, especially since I didn't graduate from Yeezy University like my man Roscoe. We got a hefty list right here, so let's go ahead and try to get through this list. Now, we got a hefty list right here, and I want to start off by giving you guys how these are supposed to be dropping. So I looked at Roscoe's video and I took a lot of notes. Now, I already know that Yeezy Day is August 2nd, and we got a couple fire joints coming up. But the question is, how are these sneakers going to be released? Because I'm sure that these joints are not all just going to fall out the sky at 9 o'clock and then boom, it's a free-for-all. I highly doubt that Adidas does that. So my man Roscoe said Yeezy supply will drop first at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then once that stuff is sold, 9 out of 10, they're going to jump on a Confirm app. And once the stuff is dropped on the Confirm app and sold out, then it's going to go back to Yeezy Supply. And once it's done on Yeezy Supply, then it's going to be on the Adidas Splash page. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'm not the biggest fan of the Adidas Splash page. Adidas Confirm give me W sometimes. Like at the beginning, I was hitting plenty of times on Adidas Confirmed. I haven't hit anything on Adidas Confirmed ever since they started doing those Yeezy Fall Runners, and since they started doing the Yeezy Slides. It's been hard to even hit anything on Confirmed, and Yeezy Supply has been getting botted like crazy as well. So I'm hoping that Adidas got their bot control ready, because from this list is going to be a lot of fire. We're going to start off the list with some of the shoes that I used to have, which was the 700s. I was a big Yeezy 700 V1 fan. Again, y'all, I got that love-hate relationship with Yeezy. So first on the list, I want to talk about the Yeezy 700 V1 Moirs. I was a huge fan of the Moirs. The Moirs was my second favorite colorway after the Wave Runner. So it is a couple sneakers on this list that I would say, hey, if I get them again, 9 out of 10, I will keep them. Especially since when I moved my Yeezys at first to get some of the Jordan PEs that I got, now that I got those, I can focus on some of the old pieces that I sold that I may want to get back. Yeezy 700 V1 Moirs are definitely on my list. Next up, we got the Yeezy 700 V1 Salts. Again, I had the Salts as well, but Salts is not one of them Yeezy 700 V1s that I'm like, I need to get back in the collection. But most of these Yeezys on this list right now are going a lot more than what they were going for when they first dropped, which makes me think that this is not going to be an easy roller coaster, even though it's Yeezys. Because again, at one point, some of these Yeezys were sitting, but now since the hype of just everything selling out in box, I don't feel like any of these are going to be an easy pickup. Another Yeezy 700 we got is the Yeezy 700 V2 Tefras. Another dope, like earth tone colorway Yeezy that I did have. But again, these are not on my list as far as a sneaker that I need to have. It's a couple of them that's on here that I'm like, bruh, I need, but again, these are not it. Next, we got the Yeezy 700 Wave Runners. The Wave Runners is number 1 on my list of Yeezys to cop. That is hands down my favorite Yeezy of all time is the Wave Runner. One, it gives you that dad vibe. Go ahead and get the chain out for this convo right here, man. The Yeezy 700 Wave Runner Army. Y'all comment down below. Again, when it comes to Yeezys in general, that is the shoe right there to me that's just, other than the original V1s, the first ones like the Turtle Dove, Moon Rocks, Oxford Tans, and the Pirate Blacks, I will put the Wave Runners right after that set right there. Again, I'm not 100% sure what the stock is going to look like as far as if it's going to be plenty of pairs, leftover pairs. We don't know that just yet, but I'm sure 9 out of 10 Roscoe may come up with the stock numbers. I'm not sure if the stock numbers for the Adidas pairs are easily accessible as stock numbers are on like Foot Locker, Foot Action Champs, you know, when we get the sneaker numbers and things of that nature. Next 700 we got on the list is the 700 V1 Inertia. Inertias was another dope colorway that I wish that I would have kept. The 700 V1 Inertias was nice, and the 700 V2 Inertias was nice. The Inertia just had a fire colorway. Like the first couple colorways in the 700s was definitely some must-haves. But some of the other 700s that they started coming out with, I wasn't the biggest fan of. Also, we got the 700 V2 Hospital Blues. Hospital Blues start coming out, I start to fall back on the 700 because I feel like the 700s is a shoe that they shouldn't just put too many colorways out like they did the V2s. My eyes, 700s is a special Yeezy, so I feel like that shoe shouldn't just get thrown with just colorway after colorway after colorway. But again, the 700 V2 Hospital Blues will be available on Yeezy Day. Now, let's go ahead and get into some of the 350s. We got the Yeezy 350 Cloud White Reflective. Just a clean all white Yeezy that you cannot go wrong with. And again, Army, from when these first dropped to right now, the prices have gone up. So I do not think that this is going to be an easy walk in the park, especially knowing that the prices are going up and again how hard it is with all these botters. Next, we got the 350 V2 Bread. Men, pairs, and toddlers are supposed to be dropping. Another shoe that I'm mad that I did sell. When these joints did drop again last year, they were, I don't want to say easily available, but it wasn't that hard to get pairs. I know I probably scored maybe like 3 or 4 pairs off the Flex app, but who knows how many pairs are left. These could definitely just be leftovers from last year pairs. And again, another one of them that I wish that I would have kept. And this is like the 3rd time that the Bread V2s are dropping, so 3rd time's a charm. If I get them, hopefully I don't sell them. Next 350 on Yeezy Day is the 350 V2 Glow in the Dark. And my man Roscoe said that this may be the most limited one, because I remember the glows, but the glows was like maybe a Yeezy Supply exclusive. Again, I know the glows wasn't available just to everybody, and that it was a limited number of the glows when they first dropped. So if it wasn't a Yeezy Supply exclusive, y'all let me know. It could have been Adidas exclusive or a Confirm exclusive, but I want to say it was a Yeezy Supply exclusive, and a lot of people did not get their hands on the glows. When the glows first dropped, the glows kind of reminded me of the Zebras. When the Zebras first dropped, people went crazy. Mugs was spending $1,200, $1,300 on it. I remember when the Zebras dropped, it was heavy in the Facebook groups. Mugs was going crazy. So when the glows came out, it kind of gave me that same vibe of when the Zebras first dropped. Next, we got the Yeezy 350 V2 Sand Taupe, and those are supposed to be dropping in base sizes only as of right now. Then we got the Yeezy 350 V2 Tail Lights, which was originally an EU exclusive, but now we may be getting our chance to cop them for retail over here in the States. Of course, you know, when there's some Europe and them China exclusives, it's always tough, and the price tends to be just a tad bit higher than the American exclusive joints, but y'all get y'all a chance to actually copy them joints over here in the States. Now, I know I just spoke of this sneaker a little bit earlier, but yes, the Zebras will be dropping as well. And I want to say this may be like the 3rd or the 4th time the Zebras have actually dropped, and they still generally hold its value around that $300 to $400 price range, depending on the size. And again, the Zebras is definitely one of them iconic colorways. And if I do get my hands on a pair of Zebras again, I will not sell them. I know y'all heard this numerous times, but I like some of these. I don't love them. I like some of the Yeezys, and that's why, again, I have that. I don't mind selling them, but I don't mind getting them back again later on. So the Zebras are definitely on my list. Next up is another one that's on my list again, and the only reason this is on my list is because it's an all-white, clean colorway, and it's the Yeezy Cream colorway. Of course, we know the creams have dropped about 4 or 5 times as well. Who knows how many pairs have been made? I know my boy Roscoe mentioned that these may be some leftover pairs that have already dropped, and if so, we don't know how long they've been sitting in Adidas warehouse. And with that cream sole may turn yellow. So we will know if these are new production dates or if these old production dates by, of course, the production date on the tag, or if the soles have slowly started to turn yellow. Next is another just gem, just another diamond. is the black Yeezy 350 static reflectives. Now, I want to say I just had the regular statics, and those were going about $450, $500 when I sold them then. Now, I don't really keep up with the resale value of Yeezys because I don't really keep them like that. We do got a couple Yeezys that will be dropping at about $300 over retail, and I know them black statics is definitely one of them. Now, again, Adidas had the right to cancel some items, add some items, so the list is pretty much good, but again, hold it with a grain of salt, no pun intended, to the Yeezy sauce, because things can change. The last 350 on the list I see is the Yeezy 350 Synth Reflective, which was an overseas release at first. So we got some good 700s, we got some good 350s. We also got some Yeezy 500s, like the Yeezy 500 Utility Black. An all black Yeezy that at first when the 500 Utility Blacks dropped, they wasn't going for much, but all black Yeezys slowly tend to trend up. That's always been the trend for Yeezys, especially the black ones. It's a trend up if it's like an all black one or like a white or red or bread colorway, some of that nature too. That's what I've noticed. And the other Yeezy 500 is a Yeezy 500 Soul Vision, which was like that pinkish purple colorway. That was a sleeper. I want to say we were in Texas. We were in Houston, Texas when that shoe dropped, and we were easily able to go in and grab other pairs, especially base sizes. The small sizes was sitting. A lot of these Yeezys started off slow, but now they actually busting in, especially with the whole TikTok and Instagram IG models wearing all these Yeezys now, especially the slides and the foam runners. They definitely have made the market for Yeezy go up. So Kanye and Adidas can thank a lot of these TikTok models, these TikTok influencers, and IG as well, because they definitely been putting on for Yeezy. Of course, we got a couple models that I'm not that big of a fan of, like the Yeezy 700 MNVM, the triple black. Again, all black Yeezys do well, and I literally just had these triple blacks and they gone now. I'm just not the biggest fan of the material on them 700 MNVMs. I'm pretty cool on those. It's also rumored that we should be getting a new 700 V3 Dark Glow. So it's basically a triple black Yeezy that may glow a blue hue with the whole glow in the dark color scheme. So again, this is a new colorway that we have yet to see, but we should be expecting to get those again on Yeezy Day, which is August 2nd. And last but not least, I feel like will be the toughest shoe to get, and I don't know why. I don't know why. It's a whole nother topic for a whole nother video. But we got some Yeezy Cream Clay foam runners. Now, I don't know why foam runners is like the hottest thing for Kanye right now. Number one, I know them joints sell for $60 and have been reselling in stores for $400 to $500 for some $60 foam. Oh, bruh. Again, whatever Kanye touches, it just triples in value. That just shows the influence that this man has on the culture in general. So that's one. Again, some shoes could be added, some shoes could be taken away, because I can't see them just dropping one foam runner, especially how we know the hype and the craze for foam runners. And on this list, I didn't see any Yeezy slides, another hot commodity in the Yeezy Adidas community. So I feel like he probably will dibble and dabble into some Yeezy foam runners and some Yeezy slides. So again, Army, these are supposed to be dropping on Yeezy Supply, on the Confirm app, the Yeezy Splash page. It's gonna be madness. I know bro said this is gonna be an all-day thing, and he might be live for 10 hours. So Army, I'm gonna try to be live as long as possible with y'all, okay, for these Yeezys and these Adidas, because a lot of the Army still like Yeezys and Adidas. Granted, I'm not the biggest fan. I like them, but I don't love them. So Army, if you heard of any other Yeezys that will be dropping, drop them in the comment section below. Let us know. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, shared the video with all your Yeezy friends and family. And other than that, you got your boy Unbreakable. You got the Unbreakable Vault. Unbreakable Army, stand strong like always, and like the merch says, hug your loved ones. And we out.